Hey guys, it's Hermes back at you again with a review of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 Stone Ocean Super Action Statue Weather Report. Weather Report is definitely one of the most interesting characters in all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. His past is unknown, his design is great, and his stand is OP, but very, very cool. And Weather Report's got a couple things that might give some spoilers for those who haven't read the manga. So if you haven't read the manga, please be wary that there is some minor spoilers in this review because the figure has a couple little things that might be a little spoilerish. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little Merry Christmas video, and because I made it, even though I'm tired, I really wanted to make a review, and Weather Report's my favorite JoJo figure thus far, so I decided to review him. So, first things first, and that is the elephant in the room, the clouds. You are actually given clouds as an accessory. In a way, you can consider these clouds as his stand, since Weather Report's stand, also known as Weather Report, his ability is to essentially control weather, and by doing so, he's got a bunch of clouds surrounding him, and that's really cool, and this is done through the act of some clear little mini stands that all connect. You have this one major cloud section right here, as you can see, nice big cloud, and from that you have two small little arms that are also the transparent color, the same transparent color, I should say, as the stand included with all the other JoJo figures, and that arm holds two smaller clouds on the sides. I will say this cloud right here is much looser than the others. That's probably just my figure, but it's not that bad. So the clouds are really great. There's some nice purple shading along with the very, very nice cloudy white color. It's the perfect color, and little bits of purple shading within the cloud really matches with Weather Report's outfit. So really nice inclusion of the actual clouds. Really nice, really makes his figure feel a little more special than he actually is. Now, before we get on to the amazing figure that is Weather Report, let's go over the accessories, and there are some minor spoilers with the accessories, so watch out. I'm going to get that spoiler out of the way right now, because we have a Diver Down leg. There is a part in the manga where he gets Diver Down's leg, because Diver Down dived in him. I have not yet put the leg on him, because I don't really want to take off his leg. That feels a little risky to me, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. But for those of you who really want to display him with Diver Down's leg, you are given that, and it looks like Diver Down's leg. And because I have this, now I want to get Diver Down, because I love that stand design. So we have Diver Down's leg with a little bit of Weather Report's sexy purple pants, and you have all the nice details on that. So that's cool, I'm glad you have that. We are also given grabby hands, open palm hands, and pointing hands. There might be some more hands, but I got them mixed up with my other hands, but you get a bunch of hands along with the fists. So you want cool hands, you get cool hands. And our last accessory is the screaming expression. You can see the very nice detail on that face. Very nice. You can see his nice blue eyes, the beautiful texture on his hat or hair, whatever it is. It's beautiful. The horns are a nice golden color, and you can just see all that beautiful detail that they managed to get in that small face. And I don't know if it'll focus later. I have trouble focusing on faces, but yeah, there's a lot of detail on this face and the other face as well. Let's get this focus back on Weather Report. Alright. Something I would like to mention about Weather Report before I go on to him himself is his size. Weather Report is actually really, really, really tall. He's actually bigger than some of the stands. You can see him next to Jotaro. He is much bigger, and I love that. Weather Report is very tall, and I assume all the other current JoJo figures are tall since Weather Report is a new release. And I've seen Jonathan's really big, and some of the Tokyo Ghoul Super Action statues are big as well. So I guess their scale is just really high up since, you know, Jotaro's older. So here's just a nice size comparison so you can see the size of modern Super Action statues and older Super Action statues. Clouds off, and here we have Weather Report. As you can see, his whole body, or not his whole body, but the majority of his body is done in this very, very nice purple color. It is very nice, very matte, but it has a little bit of shine to it. You can see it has the gold cuffs around his knee, and actually some shading underneath the shoes. That's really fancy. Again, everything in the Super Action Statues line is very nicely shaded. That looks cool. You have the W on the very reddish brown belt. You have the golden crotch piece. Wow, I just realized he has a golden crotch. Really nice details and cuts all in his shirt. Very simple design. You have his cuffs, which are made of the same material and given the same texture as his beautiful hat that you can see right here. Beautiful detail on that hat. Beautiful. If it'll focus. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful, and you can see the face is very nice. There is a small little mess up with my face. The face is actually really white. His face itself is really white, but then the rest of his body is tan, but it's really not that noticeable, so it's completely fine. Turn him over and you have one of my favorite features about Weather Report, and he has the Green Dolphin Street Jail, and I think that is so cool that he has the jail logo on his back. And I don't know if this is intentional, but it seems like there's some sort of glitter on his back. That's weird. I haven't touched glitter in a while. I don't know, but he has some sort of glittery material on his back. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, you actually have the jail logo, and it's very nice. No quality control issues on this. And if you move his neck back, spoiler, he's got a Joestar star. Not going to tell you guys why, because I want you guys to read the manga. But those of you who have read the manga, pretty cool. He's got the Joestar logo right there. There's a little bit of paint mess-ups around the neck, but that is totally okay. So, you have seen the amazing Weather Report and all of his detail. Now, how about his posability? If it'll focus... Whoa, lights are falling down here. Focus. Thank you. Alright, so his head, as you can see, can bend way far back. And, of course, there's a joint here and a joint at the neck. And you can see the star there. And his head can bend decently far up. It's okay. Not the best. He can tilt a little bit. It's a little rough. I actually haven't posed him much because I just got him recently. But yeah, he can move his head and he can go 360 and pretty much do all the basic head movements that you want. His arms can go out that much, which is a huge improvement over Josuke, which is the other. Whoa, whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Again, camera setup, not the best. I'm going to try to avoid that at all costs. Sorry about that. You can rotate it here. Focus. Oh my god. I am so sorry. You can rotate this a little bit. And it can go 360. All the movements that you want it to do. Just be careful. The joints are a little weird sometimes. And you have to mess with them if you want to get them back into a nice rotatable angle. And you have a nice bend there. Way above 90 degrees. You can almost... Yeah, you can touch his shoulder. All your basic movements there. Something just fell off of him. I'm not sure. Wow, this review's going haywire. So you can move his wrists in all the different ways you'd want to. Chest posability is great, obviously. You can bend him forward that much. Uh-oh, I think his elbow pad fell off. Damn, okay, his elbow fell off. I'll put that back in a minute. But, yeah, you can bend him very far back like so. Very far forward. And you can bend his legs very far as well. Great posability so far. Nothing restricting. You can bend his leg very, very nicely. And no ankle tilts. God damn you, SAS. No ankle tilts. And basic toe joint and swivel. But as you can see, Weather Report... Oh, and you also have a joint up here as well. As you can see, Weather Report has some great posability. You can get in pretty much any pose that you want. Except for the ankle tilts, because Medicos doesn't believe in ankle tilts. So I'm going to get that elbow joint back on, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. There's no doubt Weather Report is an amazing figure. He is absolutely gorgeous. He has amazing accessories and amazing detail, especially on those little hairy-looking joints. And of course, by that I mean his cuffs and his hat. And with little details like the Green Dolphin Street Jail logo on its back and the Joestar star, I just can't help but love this figure more than I love my other JoJo figures. And you cannot forget those amazing cloud effect parts that really make this figure shine like a rainbow. And there you have it. Weather Report is my favorite JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thus far, but I'm not done with my reviews yet. I still have Gold Experience Requiem, The World, Star Platinum, The Hand, but before I review them, I am going to review Jotaro Kujo Green Variant next time on Hermes. I will see you guys later.